Okay. So I thought that people are suffering with the company codes and plans. So I will start to creating the company code and plan and purchasing organization. Okay. Let's see if we have any problems in that system. Okay. So I think even Sabri, he accepted to give the other server, right?
Yes,
Nita.
yes, yes.
So did he provide it?
Uh, he didn't yet,
Uh-huh.
but he said he committed that yeah, it is possible to provide another server for him.
So just
Yesterday he
follow up that.
provided.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll do that.
uh,
Yesterday he gave me some another login details.
okay.
It was working,
Mhm.
but
Other login details, you're saying other login details or other server details?
I'm not sure. But he gave me another account, I guess, which
Okay.
is working okay.
Mhm. Okay.
But
Okay.
then again, when I was trying,
Mm.
the PB option was not there. I don't know why.
PB.
I,
What is the
yeah,
PB?
PB00. It was. Um,
PB 00. Okay. Okay. That's
yeah,
okay. That's configuration that we
yeah,
can do. That's not a problem. But
okay.
can able to see that 1000 and 1100 those company
Yeah,
codes?
it was there. It was there.
Okay. 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 So you are using that.
Yeah, yesterday I tried on that.
Okay. Have you changed the server details or it is the same server?
I need to check.
Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, just check that. Okay, okay. So I'm just sharing the my screen. Okay,
So a
okay. I
question,
think he. Yeah,
Nita.
please.
So he just gave it to you. He didn't post it in team, right?
Yes.
Like basically in group.
No, he gave me another. Yeah, it's in group, right? It's in group.
Okay, I think it is the same. Maybe the same server. I think. Did you added that? You know, right? You didn't add
No,
any server details, right? You are
no, I
logging.
added
You
because he
added.
gave me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have added another details. I can
Okay.
add those details with you.
Okay. 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 No problem. Let's go with that. How to create the enterprise structures and all. Okay,
Okay.
so today in the topic we'll discuss about how to create a company code and plan purchasing organization. Okay, so it is basically mostly we will do only at the time of the implementation, or maybe sometimes if there is any plant extension and the plant creation, we will be using this enterprise structure. So other than that, it is majorly we are not using in the support projects. Okay.
Is it important interview point of view?
Interview point of view will get, but rarely it will be. It is a
Okay.
basic level. Okay, we will get very rarely how the connectivity and they will ask about that. But so how it will be like every panel they are in the different kind of the, mentality. Like so, some people they can concentrate on the inventory. Some people they are concentrating on the purchasing organization, purchasing and invoice, and then they will be come to the configuration. So it depends again. It is not just. It's not like that. Everyone will ask these questions and all. Okay, it
Okay.
depends again. Panel to panel, it will be different. Okay. So come to the enterprise structure. Okay. So we have the different organization elements. Okay. So organizational elements is nothing but like a if you consider like company code, plant, purchasing organization, sales organization, these are all organization elements. Okay. So every area we have the
Your
different.
voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so organization elements, coming to that organization elements, so every area have the different organization elements. So we need to be understand that from MM point of view, what MM organization elements are important. Okay, so MM organization element. Okay, is it everyone have the problem? Is it everyone not able
Now
to
it's
hear me?
clear. Now it is clear.
Okay, okay, okay. So MM organization elements. you need to be understand that MM organization elements. What are the MM organization elements? So the highest level always it will be like the client. Okay, so that means which client you are creating and which, okay, who is your company, and that will be the come under the client. Okay, under this client you are creating that company code. Okay, then you are creating that plans, then you are creating that purchasing organizations. Okay, and you are creating the purchasing groups. Okay, so basically these are the organization unit, or it may be a group of people who will be the operating the all the daily operations. Okay, okay. So when we talking about MM organizational elements, you majorly need to be concentrate on the how to create a company code, purchasing organization, purchasing group, and purchase group. This you need to be concentrate on that. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, so come to the configuration point of view, how to do this. Okay, so let's go to SPRO IMG settings implementation guide. Okay, then I'll be going to the enterprise structure. You can see here enterprise structure. Okay, then you go to definition. First you need to be defined, then after that you need to do the assignment. Okay, there is a two steps are there. One is definition, one is the assignment. Okay, so you can see here different areas having the different groups. Okay, you can go in individually and you can see that what it is required for you. Okay, so since you are practicing the server, you must be know about that how to create a company code and okay, those everything which is needed. Okay, so let's create that one simple organization. Let's say Tata Group. So Tata Group is the company. Then and that in that we'll be creating that Tata maybe Tata communications. Okay, and Tata Steel. Okay, we'll create two company codes. Okay, the first company code is Tata Communication, and the second company code is Tata Steel. Hope you aware about that. What is the difference between the company and company code? Right? Company is a group of the company codes will come under the one company. Okay, so if it is like Tata groups we are calling, or if it is Birla groups we are calling, like we are calling as a group. Okay, under this one, each entity like legally entity registration, what level it is happened, at company code level it is happened. Okay, so that will be the why there is a two company codes for the same group, because these are the two different kind of the businesses, and those will be the registered separately each entity wise. So Tata Communication is one entity and Tata Steel is the one entity. Okay, so legally all operations will be done at each business level, like Tata Communication level it will be happen, and Tata Steel level it will be happen separate. We cannot we cannot club to both, and we cannot display that, because every company codes have their own subsidiaries and their own rules and their own income tax related information. All it is different. Okay, so Tata Communication is separate company code and Tata Steel is a separate company code, even it is under the one group. Okay, now I'm just creating the company. So there is not much significant of this one, just maintaining that group name, but there is no impact in the process wise. Okay, I'm just maintaining like Tata. Okay, I'm just maintaining Tata group. Okay, if you have the other details like street and PO box and postal codes and other things you can maintain. Okay, where you want to be maintained, you can maintain that. Okay, or you can maintain euro or something. Okay, so this is the way we'll just creating the company, but this is not impact. It's not much important, because company is just naming purpose we're creating. And you can see that here this is the transport request number. Whenever you're creating that any changes in the configuration, you must be create the transport request number. That transport request number is creating that, what it is creating, it is saving what data you are doing, the configuration changes that will be stored in the one transport request number. So this will be helpful to you to move the changes to other systems. Okay, I'm just putting like this one. You can mention whatever you needed. You can see that you owner and everything you can see here.
Ravindra, wait. I can see the user 30, which was earlier logging details.
No, this is user login. I just log into the user 30 only.
No, not user 30. He has given me another details. I'll share
No,
with.
and that's fine. That's fine. Okay, no
Okay.
problem. I just okay. Let's go with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have created Tata is a group. Okay, then you must be create a company code. So from here it is actually started with that company code is impacting that all the operations, plant is impacting on all the operations that. Okay, so when you creating any company code and plant and purchasing organization anything, so SAP standard which is suggesting that to copy from the existing any standard one. Okay, because because you don't know other impacts, right? Because ST and PP, QM and other modules you don't know what are the connectivity is there, right? So when you creating the company code or plans or anything, if you copy it from the existing one, then the respect to configurations and all it will be copied. Then it is very smoothly it will go when you operating the other modules. Like if you want to be perform that some quality inspections, if you want to be perform some maintenance order, you want to be create. If you want to be create a sales order, okay, you don't need the other module team. Okay, so better always create from the copy. So I'm just click on the copy button here. Then from which company code you are planning to copy. So you can search that. Okay, if you have the standards, you can see. Okay, so let I can see that there was 1000, 2001, 2000, 3000, 4000 like that. We have different company codes are there. You can copy of the any of the company code and you can create that. Okay, so I'm just creating from the 2000. Okay, then I will just creating that Tata is a one code which is for the Tata company, and I'll be create for the tier T1 is for the Tata communication, and tier T2 which is for the Tata Steel. Okay, let's create the tier T1. Okay, so then enter. Then you can see that data already exists in the tier T1 company code. Okay, from the organization. Do you want to be the organization complete organization? Yes. So you want to be copy from the. Okay. So then I just do you want to be copy the GL account from the company code data? Yes, I want to just copy. Do you want to be allocated different local organization? So in case if it is a GBP, okay, you are copying from the GBP and you are using euro, right? So if you want to be change that, you can change. Or if you don't want to be change and you want to be continue with the same company code, same currency, you can use. So I'm just kind of changing this one. So I don't want to be use the GBP. I'm just want to be use that some euro. Okay. Then okay, I just copy that. Then war enter and transport number ranges, everything I just copying that. Okay. So once it is created, okay, the objects what reference to the number ranges and other things, everything it is copying. Okay. So just say yes and copy all these things. Then it will be copied at what other objects which is like other modules objects also it will be copied.
Ravindra?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see two screens.
No, only one screen. It is
Yeah.
copying. I'm just copying that.
Okay.
I'm just pressing enter. Okay.
Okay.
Then it will be copied all the intervals and other things wherever it is impacted, because company code is connected to the all the other areas, right? Which is like QMSD, PPFI, all it is connected, right? So everywhere the GL accounts are it is important. Everywhere the number ranges are important. Everywhere the connectivity is very important. So just copying that all it is whatever it is needed, all is just copied. Okay.
Okay.
So now the company code 2000 copied to the T81. Okay. The same way you also need to do for the second company code. Okay, which is for the again just need to be do for the. I'm just copying from 1000 here. Okay, and I'm just putting that T82. Okay, so I'm just copying and all wherever it is required. I'm just putting that euro here. So first time when you created the request number, na, the transport request number you can use for the if you are doing until you are releasing that transport request number, you can use the same transport request number. Okay, I'm just copying this all details. Okay. So if you are not copied, what will happen? Every time if you created that GR posting, then the company code level, if there is no proper settings and there is no proper numbering, yes, then it will throw the error and it will give you that okay, you need to be maintain these details, you need to be maintain these details and all. It will come. So you must be copy from the existing one. Okay. Now this it is also copied TA22. So I just created two company codes TA1 and TA22, and one is Tata Communication, one is Tata Steel. Since we copied from the existing company codes, so the data also the address details and everything it is copying. So what you need to go? You need to go to edit company code data. Okay, and search position. Click on the position and search that your company code. So what is the first company code you created T1? So just go to that and select this one. Okay, and go to details. Okay, then you can maintain that what you want to be maintained, Tata Communication, and what you want to be maintained that you can maintain that. Okay, so where is that city and where is country and what the things you can maintain that. So I just planned that euro, and I'm just planning to English and I'll just put country. I'll just put it. Okay, okay. So this T81 someone is already created. That's why it is showing error. I'll do one thing. I'll just go with some other company codes to create. So make it like OTA or TA1T. Okay, or else TAT. Okay, I will go for TATC, Tata Communication, and TATS, which is for the Tata Steel. I'll be create one more time. Okay, so I'll just copying from again 2002 TATC communication. So euro. Okay, so I have created this one, and I will be go for again, and I'll be copying from 1002 TATS Tata Steel. Okay. So now this is also created. One TATC and one TATS. It is created. Okay. So now what we need to do? Now we need to change the naming of the company code and address details because it is copying from the existing one, right? So I'm just going to TATC. Okay. So earlier we just copied from the 2000 company code. So that's why it is copying that. So you can just mention that what it is required and what currency you want to be maintained and other details you can maintain. Okay. And you can also change the address, what address you want to be maintained, you can maintain that. Okay. So this is the company code address it is. Okay. Clear? So you can maintain that. You can maintain the telephone number, mobile number, fax number, email address details, and PO box and other details. All you can maintain that. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the way. Once you copy it from the existing one, what you need to do? You need to be copy from the. You need to be change the your details as well. Okay, so now I'm just maintaining this one. This also someone is created. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm just putting that Tata Steel. Then I'll be maintaining that other details what it is required. Then you can change that to what. So I'm not changing this below because we need to change, but I'm not changing the details all, because if I change that information, it will be asked that all the information, postal codes, everything, it will be asked. Okay, so since we are not aware about that, what exactly postal code and all, so in the real time you will be getting all this information from the client, and they will provide that, okay, this is my address, this is what company code address and all. Okay, so you need to be maintain that information here. Okay, the telephone numbers and other details you need to be maintained here. Clear? Now we have created the company code. So now each company code have their own plans and purchasing organization and purchasing group of people, right? So let's go with the Tata Communication first. And under this one, let's say one is a manufacturing industry, manufacturing plant. Okay, and the other one is for the storing purpose. It is like a depot plant, depot or branch or anything which you can, whatever it is planned, packing station, whatever it may be, whatever it is client functionality, you can create that. So this is the one plant and this is the one plant. So I'm just creating that. So what I'll do, I'll just put TAC one, and I'll put like TAC to Tata Communication manufacturing and depot. Let's put like TACM and TADP. TSDP. Okay, so I'm just creating like this. So Tata Communication Manufacturing Plant and Tata Communication Depot Plant. Okay, so I'm just creating under this TATC. So since we are just defining that, we are definition, we are doing in the definition, we are not assigning to any assignments now. So I'm just creating individually first TSCM and TSCD. So let's go to that. I'm just closing this financial, and I'll be go to logistical general. Okay, I'll be creating that my plan. Okay. Now I'm just going to that, and just select a copy from that existing. Then then you can use the from plant and to plant, which company code you want to be copy, and you can enter any details. So I'm just taking that to what existing plans, 1,000 or 1,100 or somewhat whatever it is there. I'm just taking that. Okay. Then I'll be copying from that plant, this plant to my plant, what we just defined here, TACM. Okay. So here also you can just copy all the number ranges and transports, all these things. So company could have the more connectivities, so it will be it will be take long time to create the company code, but plans and all it will be very easy. It won't be take much time. Okay. So plant was created. Okay. Then I'll be creating one more plant. Okay, which I'm just copying from the existing any of the other plans. Then I'll be using this TSCD. Okay, so TSCM and TSCD also it's created. Two company codes, two plans, and so two plans was created. So once it is created, again what you need to do, you can go to define plans and change the plan details. Okay, so I'll just go with the THCM first, manufacturing plant. Okay, then I'll go and click on details. Then you can change the address details. So what I can do is like Tata manufacturing, Tata communication, manufacturing plant. Okay, so this is I can change like that, and I can put what address you want to be changed here. You can change the address here. Okay, so I'll just change this one. Okay, and you can if you want to be change the details and other details, you can change that. Okay, so I'll just change that to I'm just change this one. Okay, then I will be going for the again the next one, TSCD, that is for the maintenance and support maybe depot branch and maintenance branch, whatever it may be. Just putting that to Tata communication branch. I'm just putting like branch. Okay. So then I can maintain the other details, whatever is required, all these details I can maintain. So basically what you need to be understand here, once when you creating that, okay, when you creating that, you must be so what you need to understand here, first thing is when you creating the plan, you also need to be check that what is exactly address and telephone number, mobile number, fax number. So when client is saying that I need to be created this plan and these are the information, what you need to check that existing plans, anything which is there from the client side, just look into that plant and just copy it from that day, that plan, and see that what information they maintain. They have maintained a search term, they have maintained the street, they have maintained the postal code, city number. If anything which is extension, you can maintain like more. You can maintain that street 2, street 3, street 4, all this information you can maintain. Okay, and other than this one, factory calendar is there, one factory calendar. So this factory calendar will be created by production department. Okay, this factory calendar is nothing but like what days the plant will be working, what days plant will be in the holiday. Okay, and what are the casual holidays, like sorry, holidays and working days and all. You can see non-working days, working hour. You can see here if you just click on the go to here, the configuration, there it will be displayed that. Okay, so if I just see that factory calendar 01 maintain, I'll just go with that maintain calendar or something, define custom calendar, factory calendar and all. So I'll just go for the factory calendar, where I can go any of that. I'll go for any of the factory calendar. This is not exactly factory calendar. Okay, yeah. So you can see here the factory calendar maintained here. Okay, this is ORT something. Okay, you can see public holidays and holiday calendar, factory calendar. You can click on display. Then public holidays. These are the public holidays like they are maintaining. Okay, March and 8 and other details you can see here. The information which is maintained there. Okay, okay, I just gone. Okay. Okay, 10 holiday calendars also you can see here, holiday calendars from which state to which state it is maintained. Okay, every year they have to maintain the calendar, holiday calendars and all, they have to be maintained every time. Okay, so if I just seen that I just maintaining 01, right? This is the one which I maintaining this one. So you can see that what is the calendar and whether number of holidays, how many holidays are in holidays on Saturdays and holidays on Sundays. Okay, all this information will be maintained by PP consultant, production planning people team. Okay, clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the where they are maintaining that factory calendar. You can see the last one factory calendar. Here you can see that if I just go to double click on that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the working day, and Saturday, Sunday public holidays are holidays. Okay, so this is the you can write special rules and the calendar. You can see that all this information, and you must be maintain that every year. In case if it is maintained for the entire all the years the same, which is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday working day, then that will be continued. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
And a number of working days, a number of free days, and everything it will be show you here. So that's what it is. So when you creating the plan, okay, your company planned what calendar they are maintaining, whether there is any calendar maintain that calendar, you need to be maintain that calendar here. Okay, so that's what you need to do here when you creating the plan. Clear? Okay, so let's go with the next. Okay, I have created the plan. So now what you need to do, you need to be connect this TATC to TACM. Okay, this is one what you need to do, and TATC2 again TACD, because I'm just assigning these plans to our company code. Because how we know that whether these plans under this company code or some other company codes. So you must be do these two combinations that we will do in the assignments. That we will do in the assignments. Okay, so I'll just go back and I'll just going to that assignments. Here you can go to assignments and let's see that here logistical general and here assign the plan to company code. Okay, so I'm just using this assigned plan to company code. Okay, then you go to new entries or you just cross check that whether any other entries which is there, because I just copied from the existing one, right? So might be those are it is copied, right? So I just need to be cross check that whether any other links which is there. So I'll be go to TSCM first. Okay, so the TSCM is connected and it is linked to 0001 company code. So this is wrong. So I'm just deleting this one. So I don't want to be this entry wrong. Then save. Then I'll be go again for the next one, which is TSCM. TSCD. Okay, sorry. TSCD. Again, this was connected to 1000. So this is also wrong. So I'm just deleting this one. Okay, now I'll just go new entries and I'll be assigning that my company code to my plant. Okay, so TATC is the my company code and TACM is the plan and TATC is the again company code and TACD is the my plan. So now this company code Tata Communication having the two plan, which is like Tata Communication Manufacturing Plant and Tata Communication Branch. Clear? So now we have created that company code and the assignment also done. Clear? Any questions till here?
No.
Okay. Now what else we need to do the purchasing purchase orders, to create a purchase orders, to create that purchase requisition, what information it is required? We need purchasing organization, right? So I'll be going to that purchasing material management. So what is the purchasing organization meaning? What is the meaning of purchasing organization? The group of people who will be the taking care about that special procurement process and dealings. Okay, and the organization people who will take care about that any agreements, long term agreements with tender, all the negotiations, everything will be done by these entity people. Okay, so I'm just creating that purchasing organization. So when we creating the purchasing organization, you also need to be understand few points. One is individual plant level purchasing organization. Okay, So this is the nothing but like a might be I have the own purchasing organization which having that every plant level. That means my manufacturing plant having that own purchasing organization and branch having that own purchasing organization. So in that case, I can go with the individual plant level purchasing organization. In case if there is a cross plant, it is okay, cross plant level purchasing organization, it is there. So that also can be possible. Okay, because I can one purchasing organization can be handle the multiple plants. Like he can also take the orders for the branch, and he can also take the orders for the manufacturing plant. He can take for other plants as well. How many plants are there? So multiple plants he can do the multiple roles. Okay, so this purchasing organization also it is possible. Okay, now I'll be creating first individual plan, then I'll be creating the class plan. So two purchasing organization I'll be create. So again here just go copying from the existing one, or since it is not any copying any other details, I can go with a new entries also. Okay, so I'm just going this, and I'll be creating majorly most of the companies they are maintaining company code and purchasing organization as the same code, because they have the central purchasing organization that is for the the only single purchasing organization is handling entire company code, then that you can create. Okay, so I'll be creating that TA CM one. I just creating this is for the manufacturing related purchasing organization. Okay, individual purchasing organization I can create purchasing organization one, and I can create that TACD which is purchasing organization two. Or else you can mention that name also. There is no problem. TA CM plant and THCD. Okay, this is individual. And if it is any cross plant, it is there, then you can maintain that TAT1, TATC or something you can maintain. Okay, so you can maintain TATC, which is for the central purchasing organization. Central purchasing organization means okay, so the central purchasing organization will take care for all the plants. Okay, this purchasing organization will take entirely for all the plants. He will be handling that agreements, long-term agreements, and all. So in that case, that is also possible. Central purchasing organization also it is possible. Okay, so generally this purchasing organization we call as a standard purchasing organization, central purchasing organization, like that. Okay, so now I created this tree purchasing organization. Yes, please. Hello. Any question? Any questions?
No.
Okay. So I just created that three purchasing organizations here. Okay, so I just created the three purchasing organizations here. One TSCM, TSCD, and TATC. Okay. Now I'll just save this one. Now what we need to do, we need to be understand that how this will be work, how we need to do the assignment. Okay, so you need to do assignment at the company code level, whether you want to be do at the plant level, how you are planning that. Because I said right, if it is a central purchase, if it is central purchase organization, then it will be working for all the plants. So I can assign directly to the company code. If I just assign to the company code level, across that company code, whatever the plants it is there, it will be work. Okay, but if it is an individual purchasing organization, that means that plant having their own individual purchasing organization, then you must be assigned to the individual plant level. Okay, so let's go to that uh, assignment here. Let's go to the assignment here. I'll be just define difference and closing that, and assignment I'll be going that assignment. Okay, any questions here till here? So I can assign purchasing organization at the company code level, and I can assign purchasing organization at plant level also. Okay, so I'm just assigning the purchasing organization to company code, that is the TATC. Okay, so just search for the TATC where it is there, and that TATC I'm just assigning to my company code. So that means this purchasing organization can be used entire all the plans that is available in that company code, in this company code. Okay, clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm individual level, I'm just assigning. So that means this purchasing organization only will be helpful only for this plan. So I will be go for TATC or TACM. Okay, so it's not there. So I'll just new entry. Just I'll put that TACM and plant is TACM. Okay, and I also put that TACD. Okay, I'll just put that TACD. Okay, so manufacturing plant having their own purchasing organization and branch having their own purchasing organization. So every company code, every company code and every plant level, they might be having the number of purchasing organization. Okay, it's not only single purchasing organization. So you have the multiple purchasing organization also. So every company code have the. It is possible to create a number of purchasing organization. Clear? Clear? Okay, now let's say if suppose manufacturing plant it is there, I have the manufacturing plant, I have in this manufacturing plant, suppose I have multiple purchasing organization. Okay, let's say one, maybe I just having that example. Okay, suppose domestic purchasing organization. Okay, then I have the service purchasing organization. Okay, or I have the import purchasing organization. Okay, or maybe consumables purchasing organization. So like if I have the different purchasing organization, okay. So while you have the different purchasing organization, you can assign this all to the your plant level, okay. And based on the process, you can use that what purchasing organization you want to use. So you can differentiate like you can differentiate that this domestic purchasing organization people will take only for the domestic related all the procurements and the service procurement people service purchasing organization will take care about the service procurement related all these things you can see that. Okay, so you can create multiple purchasing organization also. Clear? Clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, now if I have the 2 to 3 purchasing organization for the same company code or same plan, so okay, for same purchasing organization sorry same plan, okay, then if you are planning to do special procurement process dealings, okay, special procurement process dealing, okay. So who will be contacting to the vendor? Okay, who will be the contacting to the vendor? So for this purpose, you need to be create a standard purchasing organization. So standard purchasing organization is nothing but like a out of 2, 3 purchasing organization, you can assign one purchasing organization as a standard purchasing organization. He will be taking care about that all the dealings for the special procurement process like consignment process. So I need to be dealing with that my consignment vendor. Okay, so I just working with that or outline agreements, contracts, scheduling agreements. All these things will be taken care by standard purchasing organization. Okay, so the concept like if I have the 2 to 3 purchasing organization, out of that, which purchasing organization will be majorly looking into that my special procurement process will be the point of contact. Then I can go with that standard purchasing organization. Okay, so if you have that 2 to 3 purchasing organization across the plan, you can define one purchasing organization as a standard purchasing organization. Okay, so you must be defined a standard purchase. If it is an individual one also, you have to define that as a standard purchasing organization, because this standard purchase organization will be taking care about that dealing with the prices, dealing on the prices and dealing on the contracts, subcontracting and outline agreements and RFQs, negotiations, everything will be happen. So you need to be defined a standard purchasing organization. So each individual plant have the one standard purchase organization. So I will be go with the TSCM. Okay. Here you can see that what is my purchasing organization, my standard purchase organization. So if I just say that this will be the individual and this is the central, okay. I will say if I'm just assuming that this person is taking care about my all special procurement, then I'll be just assuming that TATC. So here is my standard purchasing organization. For my plan, TATC is my standard purchase organization. Okay, and if I just go for the TSCD, I'm just mentioning that. Okay, here also this TATC is the purchase organization is my standard purchase organization. Okay, so what is the meaning of the standard purchase organization? Standard purchase organization will be taking care about that all the negotiations and the stock transfers, consignment process, pipeline procurement process, all these things. Okay, he will be taking. So if several purchasing organizations procure for the certain plan, you can define one of them as a standard purchase organization for the transaction pipeline and consignment and stock transfer. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Any questions?
No.
Okay, so now I created the purchase organizations. Okay, now I have the plans, right? Different plans I have. So in under this plan, I must be have the store locations because I have to be divided my location to the different parts to keep the stocks, right? So I'll be maintaining the store locations here. Okay, so how you can maintain the store locations? So you can go to definition again and go to the material management and you see the maintain the store location. So since I copied from the existing one, you might be having that already copied. T TSCM. If you go to TSCM plan, consider these are all copied. Okay. No, I don't want to be used this one. I want to be use my own purchase organizations and my own store location and all. What you can do, you can select all and delete first. Okay. Then save. Then you can maintain that your own purchasing organization, own store locations you can maintain. Okay, so maybe you can maintain tier T1, sorry, okay, and store location which is like raw material. Okay, I'll just put like tier raw material location. Okay, then I'll best put to tier TF finished goods. Okay, then I'll just put that to tier TO operations store location. Okay, then I will put that to P production store location. Okay, then I will just put that to a maybe I can put like W wrapping. So like I can put that what it is required, you can maintain like this one. Okay, so if there is a little bit of far, maybe if there is a plant, big plant is there, and there are so many locations are there in the each store location having the different location. If you want to be maintain address for this one, you can maintain address. Okay, you can go just click on the address for the store location and just enter that the first address you can maintain, and you can maintain that what actually you are planning to maintain the store location. Okay, so because if I have the big plant, if you go to Tata Steel or somewhere, okay, there is there may be 10,000 across are there. So in the 10,000 across, there might be having that a number of store locations are there. Each store location have the different locality in that plant. So you can maintain exact location where exactly that store location is there. You can maintain that. Okay, clear? Okay, so like you can maintain for the other store locations as well. Okay, so that also you can maintain for other plans, whatever it is there, TSCD. And if you want to be keep the same, you can keep it like that. If you don't need to keep, and if you want to be maintain, you can maintain that. Okay, so here you need to be understand that two cases in the store locations. One store location is okay, it is like MM store location. Okay, that means I can say inventory management store location. Okay, and inventory management store location, and the other one which is like the store location which is assigned to the warehouse management, WM store location. Okay, so if it is a IM store location, inventory management store location, then You will be responsible for the stock. You'll be taking care about that all the stock validation, stock checking, all these things. If it is a warehouse management store location, then it is connected to warehouse management module, WM module. Again, WM module having that different kind of the storage types, storage sections, and storage bins, handling units, and pallets. Everything it will be there. Okay. So hope you aware about that. What is the difference between the IM inventory management and WM store location? We already discussed this one. WM warehouse store location have the different pallets and different racks and different aisles. Okay, different sizes will be there, right? But it is IM store location. It is like an open store location where you can put it anywhere in that IM store location. There is no exactly bin where you need to be keep that. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Clear? Okay. Now I'll be created the store location and I created a plan, purchasing organization, and okay, I have created, and you can also create the shipping points and all, loading point, transporting planning point, shipping points and all. This shipping point will be using for the when you connect it to ST shipment process. Okay. So when you creating through a shipment process like stock transporter, some process we are doing with shipment process, those process you are using this one. Okay. Now the assignments also be completed, right? So the reference purchasing organization, if you suppose in the above, uh, out of these three purchasing organization, okay. So if I just see that TSCM is connected to the TSCM plant is connected to TSCM purchasing organization and TATC purchasing organization. Correct? Is it correct or wrong? My plant was connected TSCM purchasing organization and TATC purchasing organization. Right? Now, suppose I just say that here standard purchasing organization is TATC. Out of these two purchasing organization, I just mentioned that TATC is the my standard purchasing organization. Right? So now suppose he is on leave. So no one is not there from standard purchase organization. But now I need to do some special procurement process and it's very urgent to me. Then in case if these people are not there, okay, then TSCM people can do or not do. We cannot do, right? Because he is not a standard purchase organization. But I want to do that. So in that case, what you can do? You can assign as a reference purchasing organization. Assign purchasing organization to reference purchasing organization. So what will be happen? Okay, when he is not available, maybe TSCM can perform that activity. Okay, so that is a reference purchasing organization assignment. So you can see here, this step you can make the appropriate settings to enable the purchasing staff of your enterprise to work under condition contract release orders on a cross purchasing basis. So when there is standard purchasing organization is not there, okay, so you can assign several purchase organization to one reference purchase organization, but each individual purchase organization should be assigned to just one reference. Okay, so this is the purpose of the price determination, and this is purpose of the you can use for this for the contracts and all. Okay, they will be getting the access to operating the contracts and price definitions. Okay, so that is what reference purchasing organization. Okay, so any other questions here? Now we have created that plant company code purchasing organization. So and the store location also created. Store location is a not organization element. It is a part of the plant. We are maintaining under the plant. It is not a part of the organization element. Okay, these are under the plant. Now I have created the company code and the plant purchasing organization. Now I need to be create a purchasing group. Okay, so purchasing group people are the individual persons, people who, okay, there is no connectivity to the this purchasing group to the our enterprise structure because this is separate group. They will be taking care about that individually purchasing when you are performing. Like if you are buying, if you are planning to buy today 1,000 pieces, for that 1,000 pieces, who will be the buyer group? Who is the buyer group? Who will be handling these products and all? Okay. So that purchasing group, how you can create? You can go to material management configuration and go to purchasing configuration. Okay, there you can create that here. You can see that multiple setups are there. You can create that your purchasing group. You can create your name or some other name or so group name. Okay, suppose in my company there is a brand wise there groups are there. Okay, suppose Arrow brand is there. Arrow brand is one purchasing group by a group, or maybe some other group which like US Polo, that is one group. Okay, then Nautica, where is one group. So those groups maybe you can have consider as a one buyer group. So they will be handling these products only when they are planning to buy the products. So like you can define that purchasing group. Okay, so there is no restriction here. You can create and can maintain like the name and telephone number, fax number, telephone address, extension number, and all email address, because these people are the contact person when you creating the purchase order. The vendor, if they want to be contact you, they will be contacting to these numbers, whoever they maintain you. Okay, clear? So you can maintain group name or you can maintain the suppose Raju is there or it may be Rani is there. So like you can maintain that different names and telephone numbers, fax numbers, and all you can maintain. Clear? Clear? You can see that they are maintaining like all telephone number, phone number, fax numbers, all these details they can maintain. Okay. So this is the purchasing group creation. So now we created that plan purchasing organization. So interview point of the question like purchasing group can be assigned to any of the organization element. No. So it is an individual setup it is. Okay, and you also need to be understand that the assignments like one purchasing organization can be assigned to multiple plants. One plant can be having that purchasing multiple purchasing organization. So that setup and all you must be aware about that. Okay, so what it is like? So can we assign one purchasing organization can be assigned to the multiple plants or not? Okay, one plant can be assigned multiple purchase organizations or not? So like they will be asking this kind of the small question. Okay, so you must be understand that whether it is possible or not possible. Okay, by making your when you are doing the configuration. Okay, if it is showing that, okay, suppose I just go to the assignment. If I go to assign the purchase organization to company code. Okay, so the purchasing organization is here one. That means one purchasing organization can be assigned to only one company code. Okay, so in this case, I cannot assign that multiple purchasing same purchase organization to multiple company codes, right? So these are the when there is no new entries. That means it is not possible to multiple entries. So this is the only single entry. So the system automatically giving that the single entry. So in this case, only one purchasing organization having that only one company code. Okay, clear? So this is the what you need to do the enterprise structure. Once you completed the enterprise structure, okay, you can go to again in the top, okay, and go to company code level and go to here, and you can see the structure it is there, organized structure. Okay, so you can see that the transaction code is EC01. You can see here navigation. Okay, so here it will be displayed that your company code and other details. Okay, so what is my company code? What is my company code here? TA. So this is my TA company code, right? So where is my TA? So this is the company code, not sorry. Okay. This is the company code. It's not company code. It's number. Where is the TA? Exactly. The code name is TA. Okay. So this is the TA. So you need to be checked that whether assignments are correctly done or not, whether controlling areas are completely connected or all these things you need to be do. Okay. So all these assignments you need to be checked that. So what is the method? Company code is TS, TC and TA TS. So you can go here, TATC, double click on that, and you can see that, okay, TATC having the two plants, TACD and TACM, and one purchasing organization, TATC. Okay, then you can see that credit controlling area, which is CO related, all this information. Again, you can go in the plant, what store location it is created, what, okay, all these assignments will be displayed here. Okay, so this is the way you can see that your picture also. Clear? You can see that what locations it is created, what it is. Okay, so these are all copied. Okay, you can skip this one, and you can see the company code which is created. TACD is assigned to TATC, and this is for ST, and this is for shipping point and purchase organization. Okay, all these things you need to be check that. Okay, TACD and all you can check that. Okay, so this is what how we need to cross check that. If there is any extra connections and all it is there, if you want, you can delete that. Clear? So this is my own purchasing organization. Now I can use this purchase organization, I can use this plant, I can use this store location, I can use this company code to do the pivots and other things. Okay. So you can, if you go to creation of purchase order, ME21N, okay, whether I can see my purchasing organization or not, I can see, let's see, my what is my purchase organization, TA, TCD, TSCD, and TSCM and TATC. So these three are the my purchasing organization. So these will be displayed here. Clear? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, any questions here?